You are watching a master at work.
I am the genius of boxing. I am an analyst. One of the
Yo, man, you know who this is. This is your boxing genius from SBMBoxing.com, man. You guys should be subscribing because, you know, you want to hear me talk a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, talking a lot of shit is exactly what I'm going to do tonight. You know why? Because I'm sick and tired about all this bullshit gossip that's going back and forth, flickering around, triggering around, rebounding off fucking walls, rebounding in my ears about the event that's going to happen this coming Saturday right here in my house at Lou MGM Studios, man, between Pacquiao and Bradley #2. I mean, all this commentators talking all this shit. I'm hearing people talking all this other shit. You know, commentators are talking about Bradley's got a blueprint on Pacquiao. Bradley's got a game plan against Pacquiao. And then Bradley finally tells Pacquiao in his face in 24/7 that he does not have that killer instinct anymore. Well, guess what? Bradley, you might have did something right for the first time in your fucking big head, goddamn jumbo head life. You know what? You told him, man, you finally had the balls and the nuts, the cojones to say to Pacquiao, and he gave you credit for that. To say, you know, I give you that credit. At least you told me in my face I don't have that killer instinct anymore, which is great, man. That's cool. But, you know, you might have fucked up, man. You might have woke up a fucking lion that was sleeping. You know, when he fought Brandon Rios, he might not have had that killer instinct. He was just moving, dodging, weaving, giving you a boxing lesson, and just moving, showing people how fast he was. And that's what Brandon Rios said. But, you know, you went around here and you took it a little bit further, dude. You went around here and told him he don't have that killer instinct no more. With Bradley, I don't know, my man. You might have just fucked up. You might fucked up because you're right. Pacquiao doesn't have that killer instinct because of the simple fact the last time he TKO'd anybody was in 2009. That was against my compadre, my Boricua, Miguel Cotto, in the 12th round, if I'm not mistaken, back in 2009. And I got a fucking question for you. That was at welterweight, by the way, Bradley. When the fuck have you knocked out somebody in the goddamn welterweight? The last time I know that I can talk about was in 2011, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me, in 2011. Well, you fought this one motherfucker called Joe Casamayor. Joe Casamayor. Now, who in the fuck is Joe Casamayor? Well, I can tell you, a lot of people out there probably don't know who the fuck he is. That's Casamayor in Spanish. In English, is a major house. And what did you do? At light welterweight, back in 2011. They KO'd him. Okay, so you knocked him out. A guy at 140. Then you go and fought Pacquiao, in which, don't forget, you lost that fucking fight. And that's another shit that I want to talk about. People out there talking all this shit about don't count Bradley out. I'm not fucking counting Bradley out. What I'm saying to you fools out there is that Bradley didn't win that first fucking fight, man. Now, who in the hell, as a boxing person who analyzes boxing, would fucking say that big head fucking Bradley won that first fight? You must be out your fucking mind, man, just like he is. But again, he is in the sense today. Because after the fight, in that 2011, if I'm not mistaken, he said to the whole world out there, I gotta go home and see if I really won this fight. Now, are you fucking sick? Are you stupid? Are you ignorant, dumb? Because, goddamn, dude, you know, even Danny Garcia, who fought last month in my hometown in Bayamon in Puerto Rico and fought Marcio Herrera, he knew he lost that fucking fight. And I said he lost the fight. A lot of people out there know he lost the fight. But what did Danny say? Well, that's the way things are. I think I won the fight. He said he won the fight. Now, you, Desert Storm, which is your alias, Bradley, you went there and some fucking storm hit you in your fucking big fat head because of the fact you said you got to go home and see the fucking fight again to see if you really won the fight. Now, you won the fight. You did. You did win the fight. One. You won in the eyes of a person called Dwayne Ford. And the other one called C.J. Ross. Now, those two clowns, Dwayne Ford, is what? To me, that's a fucking goddamn car maker. He don't know shit about boxing. And C.J. Ross are fucking department store owners. Both of these two fucking fools have been retired. Have been retired from boxing. Now, what do you think and why do you think they have been retired from boxing? I think Dwayne Ford and C.J. Ross came from Showtime. Now, I don't see a reason why judges should go into HBO and then go over the fence and go to Showtime. And then that's why corruption is there today. It ain't because of promoters. Promoters have something to do with it, but they paying these fools to hop over the fence back and forth and say, look, I want you to bet, or I want you to fix, I want you to do this, you're going to get severance pay, you're going to get paid big time cash. Because that's the way it was, the way I see it in that first fight between Bradley and Pacquiao. Because whoever the fuck thinks today that Bradley won that first fight, you just as motherfucking stupid and ignorant as he is. Okay? And how many times are you going to watch the fight and determine the fact that he lost? Well, that's besides the point. I'm talking about Saturday. What's going to happen? Okay? Bradley won. You couldn't put away Marquez. If you thought you hit Marquez in the 12th round when he was off balance, a Marquez that didn't have any more juice when he knocked out Pacquiao, you felt yourself in a lot of problems. I give you credit because you fought the Russian. The Russian is a slow motherfucking boxing robot. In my days, I used to have that little toy back in Brooklyn, New York. Boxing robots. Remember that? You guys, people out there remember that shit? The boxing robots? That's what the fuck the Russian is. Rotnikov. And Bradley, you couldn't knock him out. I didn't see any fucking speed whatsoever fighting against him. Marquez, a little bit. You showed me something, but Marquez again was slow. He was in juice. And against Pacquiao going back, you fucking lost, and they gave you the fight. That was a fight they gave because a lot of things were going to happen in that sequence of events that I see it. And like I go back and say, judges coming from Showtime. Think about this. Judges coming from Showtime to come judge a fight in HBO. And who, by the way, was going to be fighting? Manny Pacquiao. Somebody that Mr. Mayweather in Showtime is trying to prevent from fighting since back in 2008. So just think about this bullshit. Okay? Just think about it. In boxing, the boxing world is corrupt. Okay? It is corrupt. The fans out there cannot see what they really want to fucking see, man. I want to see when Pacquiao puts away this big head Bradley, I would love to see Pacquiao fight Mayweather. And again, it goes to the fact that Bradley getting beat by Pacquiao and eventually Mayweather beating Maidana. But that's not going to happen. It's never going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, boxing world out there. I would love it, you know? And again, I don't hate Mayweather. I just dislike this fucking fool. You know why? Because he is a pussy-ass fool who dodges the best of the best, which is called Pacquiao. That's about it. That's what I can say, man. And then you create all these goddamn rules and regulations that I've never heard of from the old school. And you people out there who know from the old school, there was no fucking such thing as a 154 world title fight. Oh, I want to catch you the catch weight, 152. Oh, you come down to 151. Look, fuck you, man. You fight me at 154, and that's what we're fighting for. Now, if you want to come in tomorrow or the day of the fight weighing 130, that's your fucking problem, man. It ain't my problem. My problem is we're fighting at 154, and that's what the weight's going to be. It's not no catch weight. There's no fucking such thing. What the fuck are we fighting? The Crackerjack box title or what? Or the Honey Bells or, you know, cornflakes or some shit? What's wrong with y'all people out there in boxing, man, today? You got Mayweather came out here and destroyed boxing and created boxing at his own fucking rules, retired in 2008, and all of a sudden comes back and started creating all these rules and regulations that all these promoters, yes, eventually his money being made. Don't get me wrong. But the boxing fans, how they believe this fool. And that's another video I don't want to talk about. I want to talk about Bradley and Pacquiao tonight because I get frustrated. I get pissed off. I get aggravated. And I go off. You know why I go off? Because there's no fucking way in the world. And if I tell you people this, there's no fucking way in the world a commentator tells me, oh, he's got a round for round figure about what's going to happen. Round 1 gives to Bradley. Round 2 gives to Bradley. Round 3, here and there, here and there, here and there. You know what he winds up with? The same fucking scores that happened in the first fight. 114, 114, 115, 113, 115, 113. Bradley wins the fight. What the fuck are you trying to do? You trying to predict this shit for these goddamn fool judges that are going out there for that? There's one guy said, Metcalf. I hope Metcalf from Canada is not no fucking fool now. Or Metcalf from Canada is not getting no money under his fucking belt. Metcalf, if you hearing me, dude, you better fucking judge this fight right. Ain't no fucking way in the hell Bradley is going to outclass, outpunch, has more speed than Pacquiao. What he's going to do is run his fucking ass off all night. Because if you think Prodnikov hit you hard, wait till Pacquiao catches you, man. When Pacquiao catches you, dude, you gonna feel it. And guess what? You gonna run your big head pussy ass off too. And then you gonna tell that story to fucking Mayweather. What he did to you. And I hope you don't come out in a fucking stretcher this time. You came out in a wheelchair. I just hope you don't come out in a fucking stretcher, Bradley. God bless you. I hope everything comes out for you, Bradley. But stop talking all this shit about a game plan. You ain't got no fucking game plan. I will take that back. You do have a game plan. You gonna get planned up and get whooped. You gonna get your ass kicked like in the first fucking fight. Okay? So you people out there, watch this shit come Saturday night. Right here at the house, Little MGM. Right here at the Genius's house. Because the Genius is not going to talk no shit. We're going to cover this shit every 2 or 3 rounds live, man. See what we got, what we think, what we commentate about. You know, I don't want to hear about no bullshit. No, we're going to tell you the way it is, man. The way it is with me, with Clyde, with Wacky, with Rocco, with Kenny. You know, we all going to be here. And a whole bunch of other people, man. God bless. Love you. And don't forget, subscribe if you want to know what's going on that night of the fight, man. God bless. Love you. Take care.